As the most terrifying creature was about to arrive, the students quickly took off their jackets and covered the boy with them. They then immediately ran to the side of the playground and stood in position. The next second, the fierce and terrifying female principal appeared on the playground.
There's the nugget, known as Nigel.
Everyone instantly trembled in fear. At that moment, a girl directly revealed the boy.
Over there under those places.
The students began praying for the boy. However, just as the principal arrived at the pile of clothes, the girl spoke up again. She said the boy had been sleeping here since last night. He didn't have time to commit the crime at all. The principal froze for a moment upon hearing this, because she noticed that the urine in the cup was still warm. Clearly the boy hadn't done this. The students quickly nodded in agreement upon hearing this. The boy also took the opportunity to act like he had just woken up. With an innocent look on his face, he asked the principal what had happened. At this point, the principal knew something was fishy. But since she hadn't found any clues, she couldn't reprimand the boy. The principal looked around. Suddenly she noticed a girl at the end of the line had a ponytail. The principal angrily walked toward her. She grabbed the girl's long braid and began spinning her in a 360-degree turn. Before the shocked students could react, the girl was thrown outside the wall by the furious principal. However, the principal didn't plan to let her go. She called everyone into the auditorium. She then dragged Mary to the podium. The principal accused her of stealing cake. She was about to lock her in the small black room. However, at that moment a strange sound came from the last row of the auditorium. Although the boy immediately covered his mouth, the smell of cake had already wafted out. The principal, seeing this, just took a deep breath. She instantly realized the boy had stolen the cake. Seeing that the matter was exposed, the boy had no choice but to admit that he ate the cake. But to his surprise, the principal wasn't angry. Instead, she instructed the kitchen to make a 4-layer cake. The principal ordered the boy to finish it within 10 minutes. Otherwise, he would be immediately kicked out of the school. In order to avoid being scolded by his parents, the boy could only desperately shove the cake into his mouth. Meanwhile, the students cheered him on. The principal was confident the boy wouldn't be able to finish it. But to her surprise, in the last second of the countdown, the boy finished the entire cake in front of him. The principal was so angry her mouth twisted. Then she unilaterally broke the bet. She also opened the small black room and was going to lock the little boy inside. This action instantly ignited the students' anger. They united as one, and in the end they kicked the principal out of the school.